Hey guys, hi, good evening. I can see the count is low, so we'll wait for some time, then we'll start. Okay, please ask your friends to join. Thank you. Hey guys, hi. Very good evening to all the participants. I hope my voice is audible to you and screen is.
Can I get a confirmation, please, quickly? My screen visible and my voice audible to you. Can you all just give me a small confirmation in the chat box or the Q&A section, please? Okay, Piyush, good evening. Bhanu Prasad says yes. So I believe for all the participants, the voice is clearly audible, right? So, guys, before coming to the main topic of the day, I just want to again repeat what I have told in the last session. In last session, like not on Friday, there was a AMA session on Saturday. So on Saturday, I have just discussed about the self-paced course with all the participants. Okay, so I told you guys that in today's session, I will show you like where exactly you'll find the self-paced course. So I just got a dummy credentials. Okay, so once you log into your platform, guys, you'll be redirected to your particular dashboard. Okay, now in this dashboard, if you see in the left hand side, you have multiple options: profile, skill bank, skill wallet, skill card, job boards, subscription, and transaction. You have to go to skill wallet section. Okay. In the skill wallet section, it will show you like in which particular course you have enrolled. Okay. So here you can see it's data analyst, Power BI. Okay. I believe everybody would get this option very easily. Okay. Data analyst with Power BI. In this card of data analyst with Power BI, you'll be getting an option called access resources. Okay. You need to click on access resources. So once you click on access resources, guys, you will be taken to the next particular page where you get multiple tabs, okay, like instruction, courses, training calendar, group projects, assessments, and certificate. Okay, I'm talking about the courses that you need to do. So you need to go to the courses section. Okay, you need to go to courses section. In courses section, you'll be getting two options. One is AI Skill First Power BI, and another is IBM Skills Build. Okay, so this AI Skill First Power BI is that is not mandatory. Okay, but this option, IBM skill wins. This is mandatory, guys. This has to be completed by all the participants. Okay. This has to be completed by all the participants. So, to explore this particular course, you need to click on Start Learning. You need to click on Start Learning. So, by default, skills build page will get opened. Okay. Let me just sign log out here. Begin people. So, by default, a skills build page, IBM skills build page will get open. Okay. Once you click on IBM skills page, start learning, this page will open. Okay, all of you need to create an account here. Okay, all of you need to create an account on IBM skills build using your registered email ID only. So how to create an account? Go to sign up with email, and then it will just give you a very simple form where you just have to provide your details like your name, email, first name, last name, email, password, and the confirm password. Okay. So make sure you're adding these things properly, and the email ID is your registered email ID only. Okay. And this is the requirement to set the password. Click on submit. So once you click on submit, guys, your account will get created. Okay. Your account will get created. Now, what you have to do, you have to come back to the login page. Okay, means this particular page, and you have to click on login. Login. Okay, now login with email. Click on login with email. So now you have already created your account with your registered email ID and the password you have. So now you can open your account. Okay, just type your credentials. In my case, I just type it here. Click on submit. Let me save it now. So for the very first time, it may ask you for some verification code. Okay, let me see if it is asking me or not. Let me see. Okay, it has loaded for me, but in your case, it might ask you one-time verification code that you will get in your email. Okay, so in your email, you will be receiving this kind of one-time passcode. So you have to pass that over there. Now, the name of the course under the admin skills field is nothing but getting started with data. So this is the name of the course. Okay, the total duration of this course is about 3 hours. Total 3 hours. So this is free one. You do not have to do anything. Okay. Now, if you see here, there are certain sections that has to be completed in order to complete this free course. Okay. What are those? First of all, you have to go through the credit account information. Okay, this is the step one. Then you have to complete the three courses. There are three courses. You need to complete those three courses. And finally, you have to claim the badge on Credly. So this is that information you will get it here. Okay, Credly information. In Credly account information, it will ask you to create an account on Credly. Courses, this courses has to be complete. Once you complete the course, you need to claim your badge. Okay, this kind of badge you will get and that you have to claim in your Credly account. Okay, so once you are there in this particular page, you have to click on enroll. Okay, you have to click on enroll. My voice not clear, guys. My voice not clear. Is my voice not clear? Can somebody tell me it's clear or not clear? It's clear, right? Guys, my voice is clear. You can check. The network is also good. Okay. Okay. Half of you says it's clear, guys. You can just refer the recording those who are facing the glitch. Now, coming to the enroll option, once you click on enroll, you'll be enrolled into this particular course. And here you start with the first step of creating Credly account. You can open this and you can watch it. Okay, if you just have to open it and you can follow these instructions. Once you're done, you can either go back or the bottom are getting the next option. Okay, so this is the course. Introduction to data concepts, data science landscape, and introduction to tableau exploit. So these are the three courses. Total duration will be around 3 hours. Okay, and finally you need to claim your badge. Okay, that badge you have to share it with us. Okay, that badge you have to share it with us. Okay, so this is your self-test course. So easily in 3 hours you can complete this course. Okay, let me change my connectivity, guys, once again. Let me change my connectivity. Let me try. Actually, there's a bad weather, so maybe because of that, I'm facing this tech issue. Just a second. I'll change my connectivity. Yes, am I now audible to you? Because of some participants, I have to do that. Shreya Verma, there is no such link. You have to check it in your platform. Okay, that is what I'm explaining you from the scratch. Why are you not listening to me? Hope now the voice is clear to all the participants, right? It's clear, correct? Right. So that is what the details about the self-paced course that you need to complete. Okay. So that is what all about the self-paced course that you need to complete. Now do not come up with some queries, sir, how to do this? I'm not getting this. It's simple, right? You have to just open it and you have to complete that course. In 3 hours easily you can finish it. All right. All right. So now let's come back to the session, guys. So in the previous session, we just have discussed about the interface, and along with the interface, we have also talked about the data set, right? I hope in the last technical training session, it was clear. So today, we'll start with the data cleaning part. Okay. So let me first open my notes. Let me first open my notes. Just give me a second. So in the data analytics process, first step was problem statement, correct? Problem statement. After that, we had data collection. So we already have collected the data, right? We have already have collected the data. I hope everybody in this session has access to the data set. So if somebody has not, please share the data set link here, guys, so that others can also do it. Otherwise, you can just refer to this data set link. Okay, I have shared you the data set already. Now, after data collection, we have something called data cleaning or data preparation. Okay, data cleaning or data preparation. This is a stage where we will follow. This is a stage where we are going to follow the ETL step. Okay, this is a case where we will follow the ETL process: extract, transform, and load. All right. Now, can you suggest, guys, what all things we can do in data cleaning? Can you suggest me what all things you can do in data cleaning? Can you suggest me what all things you can do in data cleaning? Guys, I'm asking you, can you suggest what all things you can do in data cleaning? Yes, removing null values. Good. Bhanu Prasad. Yes, you can remove the duplicate values. You can find out the outliers, correct? These are some of the cases that you can do. Let me just take you through a small cleaning sheet. Desktop. Let me see if I have this file. Yes. If you see this particular file, guys, can you suggest me what all things you can notice here? What all problems are there here? What is the problem here? Can you suggest me some problems? Looking into the data set, can you suggest me some problems? This is a small data set where I have serial number, product, date, region, units, price, and sales. Can you suggest me what is the problem here in this data set? Somebody says missing values, null values. Yes. If you see, guys, here, there are certain missing values. So once you fill these missing values, you will get these values, right? These are missing values. Second, what is the second issue? Data formatting. What is the data formatting? What is the format? You can see the data here. I have not given any kind of format here data. Data missing format also incorrect in direction. Yes, the text in the regions are not proper. This is the inconsistencies in the text. Even if you look into the product column also, there here also the text is not proper. Okay, it is not in organized or it is not in the proper way. If you see here, in products we have only three categories. One is laptop, another is mobiles, and another is LED. But here, if you see somewhere, it has written laptop. Somewhere it is written here mobiles as mobile phones with and mobile with mobiles, like that. Laptop with capital L, small l. So this is kind of a case sensitive, so it will take its separate category. Okay, so we have to make this in a unanimous way. Okay, will problem here is we have to make them in unanimous way. Any other issue that you can highlight here, guys? Any other issue that you can highlight here? There are still two more. Other issues that you can highlight here? Highlight here. Any other issues? Outliers. If you see, guys, most of the products, the units of most of the products are in 2 digits only. But suddenly for a certain product, the unit is in very big numbers. Okay, this is nothing but an example of an outlier. So this has to be rectified. Okay, and the price doesn't have currency. That is okay actually, Mansi. That is considered. What is the other issue that you can see, guys, here? There is one more issue that is pending. That I think so you're not able to look into it. Can you tell me what is the next issue? There is one more issue pending here. There is one more issue that is here that you can't see. Can you tell me? Please look into the data set very carefully. There is one more issue. Can you check? There is one more issue, guys. Look into the serial number 2 and serial number 11. Serial number 2 and serial number 11. Do you find any problem there? Do you find any problem here in serial number 2 and serial number 11? Serial number 2 and serial number 11. Yes, these are nothing but duplicates. If you see here, serial number 2, it is, let me highlight this first, and serial number 11. If you see serial number 2, it's mobile phones. The date is same. Region is West, 15 units, price, and this is the sales. Same is this one, but only here is it is represented with mobile. This is a case of a duplicate value. So here it has to be taken care in order to make it more reliable. Okay. So why do we do this kind of things, guys? We do data cleaning just to make sure we convert your raw data into a suitable format, which can give us more accurate results, right? If we do not perform any kind of data cleaning, if we do not perform data cleaning, guys, directly we are creating our analysis on the raw data. It might be not proper. It might be not good, right? It might give me some wrong insights, which may lead to wrong decisions, right? So that is the reason we follow the data cleaning process in every uh, project on data analysis, right? So most of the time is spent by the users in this particular stage only, where they clean the data and make it into a particular format which is suitable for analysis. All right. Yeah, I hope this is clear to all the participants. Now, can you somebody tell me what are the different data types? 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 Can you all tell me what are the different data types? See, guys, we have text format, text. We also call them as string. Okay. Then we have numerical values. We might have date related field. We have my date related field. We might have geographical locations. Okay. We might have geographical locations. All right. So these are the different data types which can be present inside my data. Okay. Inside any data set that you upload. All right. So this text or string are often also called as categorical values. So categorical values. Categorical values, numerical values is again in numerical you might have two set of values. It can be in decimals, right? It can be in decimal or it can be a whole number. Right? So these are the different kinds of data types which you might find inside your data. Okay. So we have already seen we have already know what is data collection. Basically in data collection, once let me write down here. Data connection, you can actually connect to Excel files, you can connect to CSV files, even you can connect to databases. Okay. In data connection, you can connect your particular file which may be located in any place, Excel, CSV, or database. You can get connected with them. All right. So we'll start with the first one. Okay. Let's open my Power BI desktop. I'll open my Power BI desktop. Okay. Let me open it quickly. Then I will show you. Guys, I think so. Whatever you are replying to me, it is coming in some with delays. So that is why I'm not able to get your replies immediately. Okay, so do not worry. We can ignore that. So I have just given you a data set, guys, right? Uh, what is a data set? 1 second. This is an Excel format. The data set that I've shared you is in Excel format, right? So I need to go with Excel workbook. Okay. I need to go with Excel workbook, and I'll just look into the data set where I have stored. Stop. I think so. I have it in my tablet. Okay. So this is a data set that I'm uploading. Okay. You can see here, my data set is getting uploaded. Now inside this data set, I have only three tables actually. I think so there is some issue here in my tool. That is why I'm getting these options. I have only three tables inside my data set, that is orders, people, and return, that we have already discussed in the last session. So for now, what I will do, I'll select the orders table. Okay. Once I select the orders table, you'll get this preview here. You get the preview here. Now, in the bottom, you can see there are three options coming up: load, transform, data, and cancel. If I click on load, this table will be directly loading to Power BI Desktop. Okay. But before directly loading to Power BI Desktop, I want to transform my data. Okay. I want to transform my data. So for that, what I will do, I will select transform data. Okay. As soon as you click on transform data, a new window get opens. Okay. This window is nothing but your Power Query editor. Okay. This window is Power Query editor. Got it? This window is your Power Query editor. Am I clear to you till here? Yes or no? Please tell me. Now, if you see guys here, if you see here, let me first remove all these things. Yeah, let me first explain you quickly what is this. So in the center screen, you can see your entire table. Okay, you'll find the entire table in this window. In this small window, you will find your entire table. Okay. In the left hand side, under the query section, you will find the table name. Okay. Basically, guys, in Power Query Editor, the tables are called as a kind of a queries. Okay. Tables will be called in the form of queries. Okay. Omkar Raikwad, I have just started. We are not late. Okay. So basically, guys, in Power Query Editor, the tables are called as orders. Okay. The queries are basically are in the form of tables, and in the queries you'll find the list of table that you have uploaded. Let's suppose you have uploaded more tables. Okay, so all the tables will be coming under the query section. Okay, all the tables will be coming under the query section. Okay. Next here, in the top here, in this upper ribbon, you can see there are a lot of options. So here have file option, home option, transform option, add column option, view, tools, and help. Okay. So in all of these, there are certain options through which you can clean your table. Okay. Through which you can clean or modify your table. Okay. So I just have a small question for you guys. So what you can see here, next to the home button, there are two options: transform and add column. Can you somebody tell me what is meaning of transform and add column? What do you understand by the term transform and add column? Can you all tell me? What do you mean by transform and add column? See, Vishwakarma, you can try it later. Okay, you can try it again. What is the difference between transform and add? Can you all tell me? There are two columns there, right? Two options there: transform and add column. So tell me, guys. Transform means to change the unstructured data to structured data and useful data. People, those who already know Power BI, at least you can respond, right? What is the meaning of transform column and uh, what is that second one? Add column. Transform and add. There are two tools. Transform means changing name and type and other transformation on the existing column, and add columns means adding new columns. What else? Transform clean data and add column to add new column. Okay. See guys, what will happen? There are two options that you can see here. Transform and add column. So basically in transform, what will happen? Let's say you select any specific column, okay, and you want to clean a particular column. So what will happen in transform? Once you clean your particular column under the transform, it will be applied on the same column itself. Okay, it will be applied on the same column itself. Whereas in add column, with the help of the options given here, you can create new column here inside your table. Okay, you can create new table. Okay, that's correct, Piyush. Basically, with the help of transform, you can modify your existing column, whereas add column option will allow you to create new column. All right, this is a major difference between add and transform. Okay, so what transform does? Transforms basically modifies your existing data. Okay, it changes your structure uh, of the data when required. Just a minute, guys. There is some issue here. Mind. One second, guys. Huh? Just give me a minute. One second, guys. I'm just checking if I have got some message or not, so that I can convey you this from my team. No, no, not for you guys. So basically, I was just talking about the transform tool. Okay. Sarthak Panch, please wait. Transform tool basically modifies your existing data. Okay. It can be used to change the structure or content of the column which is present inside your table. Okay. For example, in transform data, you can change the data type, you can replace the values, you can filter the rows, even you can group the data or you can pivot the table. Okay. Whereas in add column option, what will do? You can add new columns. Okay. You can see here there are certain options given here. You can add new columns. Uh, it is not going to actually change your existing data, but what it will happen, it will directly find the new column inside your existing table. Okay. So with the help of add column option, you can add custom columns. You can add index to your columns. You can add conditional columns. All such things you can do with the help of add tool. All right. So that is the major difference between transform tool and add tool. Okay. So there are these two buttons through which you can get more options. All right. Now, if you see here in the right hand side, we have property section. In the property section, this is nothing but the name of the table, that is orders. If you want to change it, we can change it. Orders, order, whatever you want to keep, you can keep it. Okay, you can change the table also, name also from here. Below properties, you can see here we have something called applied steps. Okay, under applied step, basically it takes note of all the steps that you have applied on the particular data set. Okay, applied steps, what it does, it takes the note of all the kind of steps that you have taken to clean the data from the beginning. Okay, it will take all the steps. It will take all the steps. It will take a note of all the steps, whatever you've done. But see, guys, Tableau is very smart enough. Sorry, Tableau. Power BI is very smart enough. What it has done, it has just taken some steps initially. Okay, before you have done any kind of changes, Power BI itself has done some basic steps here. Okay, it has done some basic steps here. Let me do one thing. Let me remove all the steps, and I will do it for you in front of wait first now. Let me go to the source. So if you remember, guys, as soon as we upload the table inside my Power BI desktop, I was getting an option to select the particular table out of all the three tables. I was asked to select one specific table, right? So that was on the source page. That was on the source page. So here, if you see here in the orders, I have this tables. Okay, I want to go with the tables of orders. I'll click on tables. Okay, this is also okay. Let me remove this one also. This one also. Okay. So this is source. We can go to the tables. All right. Let me remove these two steps. So now we are on the table. Okay. So What we have done in the source page, we have navigated to orders table, correct? We have navigated to orders table. That was part of navigation. Okay, that was navigation. Means when I have uploaded my particular data set to Power BI Desktop, if the first step what I did, I selected a specific table from my data set, right? So that was the navigation on the source page. All right, that was navigation on the source page. In this top, guys, you can see this rectangle cell, and there are certain code written here. There's certain code written here. Okay, understand that this above code that you can see here, it's written in M language. Okay, this is also known as Power Query M language. Okay, let me write down here for your understanding. What is this? What I just said? M language is used in Power Query to transform and transform shape the data. Okay, M query is used to transform and shape the data. Okay, this M query is also known as Power Query M. Okay, this is also known as Power Query M. Let me write down for you here. Power Query M. Okay, Query M. Yeah, all right. That is your language, Power Query M. So in this particular code, you do not have to by heart get this, guys, because whatever step you do, by default, Power BI Desktop automatically will write down the code for it. Okay, so here the source basically refers to the loaded data source. Okay, it can be your Excel file, it can be SQL database, anything. In our case, it was our file, right? Then we have in the early braces, we have name is equal to orders. Basically, what it does, it extracts the specific table called orders from the source. Okay, from the source. And data is basically at the last we have data. Basically, here it is accessing the data within the selected table. Okay, so from the source we are extracting the orders, and through this data, I'm extracting the data of this particular orders table. All right, this is what it's written here. Okay, so this language is nothing but M language. That is called Power Query M language. Okay, got it? Now, next thing what you can see here, next thing what you can see here is, can you see some changes here, guys? Can you just see? If you look into the table, if you just look into your table, 1 second, where is the table? See here, this was my table, right? Which is I have uploaded on my Power Query, Power BI Desktop. If you see, the first row is my header, correct? This is my header. Yes or no? This is the header under which I am getting the records for each value, each specific field. So here also you can see here, I am getting the first row as header. The first row as header. This is nothing but my header values. Got it? I don't know whether you are able to see or not. Okay, let me close this. Let me keep it for now because I need it for some time. Okay. So if you see here, the first row is my header. Uh, Still, this is not proper because I need to convert this row as header. Then only I will be able to get this values, right? If you see in the header, I have names as column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. This is not a meaningful name of the columns, correct? I need to convert, I need to make this particular first row as my header. Okay. I need to make the first row as header. So how to do it? How to do it? Anybody? Anyone? How to do it? Anyone? How to do it? Anyone? Can you guess which option should I select to convert the first row to header? Quickly. Do not check it in Google or what, guys. You can simply tell me. Yes, Piyush, correct. We have an option in the transform section called use first row as header. Okay. If you see, as soon as I hover my mouse on any specific option, you can see what it is used for. Okay. If you see, if I keep my cursor on use first row as header, it says that promote the first row of the table into the column headers. Okay. Yes, it will promote the first row of the header into the column tabs. So under this also we are getting two options. Use first row as header, use header as first row. Okay. If I click on this option, it's automatically it will go demote the headers. Okay. Let me do one thing. Let me clean this first. Cancel this first. Okay. The first option you can see here is use first row as header. If I click on this, what will happen? It will automatically switch the first row as headers. Okay. It will make the first row as headers. Got it? You can see. Now you can see it has transformed your first row as headers. Earlier we were getting the header names as column 1, column 2, column 3 like that, right? Now it has transformed your first row as header. Clear? Am I clear? Am I clear? Is it clear to all the participants, those who are doing for the first time? At least give me thumbs up. Okay. Next, next option is to change the data type. Okay. If you see here, for row ID, it is selecting ABC. For order ID, it is selecting ABC. For order date, is selecting ABC. Ship mode, selecting ABC. Custom date, selecting ABC. For all the fields, it is taking ABCD. ABC only. Means this ABC is nothing but string or text data type. If you click on this one, you will find all the respective data types. So we have the decimal values. We can denote it with 1.2. That is decimal number. Fixed decimal numbers means if you want to give any kind of symbols. If you want to give whole numbers, for whole numbers, it will come like 1, 2, 3. For percentages, this symbol will come. Date and time, a calendar with a time symbol, with clock symbol will come. For date, calendar will come. For time, a clock will come. Then date and time horizon, a globe with a clock will come. Duration, the timer will be coming up. Next, ABC will be coming up. True and false, wrong and right, and binary. This kind of book will be coming up. Okay. But for now, if you see here, if I want to change the data type, okay, if you want to change the data type, let's say this profit field, everybody knows that this is what kind of value it has, guys. Can you tell me? If I have to assign a right data type for it, which one should I select? Which one should I select? Which one I have to select? If you have to rectify the data type of profit, which one should I have to select? Which one I have to select? The decimal value, the decimal number. You have to select decimal number. Either you can select it from here, or what you can do, select this field, click on detect data type. Click on detect data type. Okay, click on detect data type. So let us see whether it is able to detect it or not. Yes, you can see here it is able to detect it. It's showing 1.2. That is nothing but for decimal number. Okay, decimal number. So this is one by one field, right? Let's say you want to detect the data type for all the fields. So what you can do, you can select all. You can select all the fields and now click on detect data type. Detect data type. Let's say, let's see whether it is able to do it or not. It will take some couple of seconds, but it will do it, guys. It all depends upon the kind of data size you have. Okay. Actually, I have done a lot of practice on this, so it's not taking. It's taking actually too much of time. It gets stuck sometimes. So now you can see here, it has detected the data type properly, right? For postal codes 123, product name ABC, sales 1.2, quantity 1.123, because these are round figures. 1.2 discount because these are in decimals, right? But if you see, still there is a issue in the date field. The date field is not uh, identified correctly, right? The date field is not detected correctly, right? It is not proper. Maybe because the tool that we are using, it is not in the proper horizon, right? We might be using some different countries. This tool is or using some different country version, and we are in a different country. So there is a difference in the format of the date how we write and in different in the format of the date, how do they write? Okay, so we have to rectify it. So how we can rectify it? We can go here. We can select date. If it is in the same, it will get rectified with the date. Else, I'll show you another option also. Let's see. Let me correct the date. Okay, it's showing error. Let me do one thing. Let me go to use local. Use local. Okay. So the date type has to be date. Okay. This is English, or you have to select. Let's select US. English US. English US. Let me select this one. Click on OK. Let me see if it is able to take it now. Change the type at local. Okay, still not. Let me make it again. Change local date. English India. Click on OK. See if it gets fixed now. Maybe some version issue is coming. That is why it is not taking. Let me go and put options and settings. Options. What is the format here? Regional settings. It's English India, right? It's English India. Use. Okay. We come here. Let's type it local. Detect data type. Okay. Use local. Let's try one more time. It should get fixed, guys. English India. Click on OK. Can you do it, guys? With the use local option, are you able to fix your into the date format? No, still not working. Let me select this one. Date. Let's select this to use local. Date. English India. Okay. Let's see if it is working. Everybody able to fix it? Okay. This is fixed. The ship date is now fixed. I think so. This is not coming proper. Let me do one thing. This number. And then I'll fix it. Yes, are you able to get it? Are you able to fix it with use local? Are you able to fix it, guys? Others, the date field. You have to check the regional settings. Based on that, you can go with the use local option. Okay. You can see the format, and based on that, you can rectify it. Others, can I get some confirmation? Can I get some confirmation, guys? Others. Okay. Local. 1 second. Let me see this one. Date. English India. Okay. Mansi, this is only with your problem. Everybody can download and upload it. You need to download and upload it. Are you downloading it? Maybe the tool you have not installed properly. That could be an issue. Is what happens whenever we are uploading the table to Power BI desktop, and when we are coming to the Power BI editor, it automatically takes all these steps: navigation, promoting headers, changing types, all these things. It will automatically take it. So to convert the date into the correct data type, you can go with use local option. Okay, click on this 1 2 3, select use local option, go to date and time, select date, English India, click on OK. Anand Upadhyay, are you joining session late? If you guys are joining session late, I cannot help you. Already waiting for 10 minutes for all the participants. This is what I'm explaining once again. See, the date has been rectified. Again, to rectify the date field, it's taking it in the numerical format. Click on this 1 2 3, this data type symbol. Click on the data type symbol. Go to use local option, and after that you'll get an interface. Now in the date and type, you have to select date, and in local option, you have to make it English India because we are in India. Let's select it. Now it will be working. So only the date field was loaded wrong. Now the date is proper. Okay, clear? So what all things we have seen just now? First of all, let me come back here. So we just have seen about difference between transform versus add column. Okay. Then we have talked about promoting headers, and we have also seen changing data type. Okay, changing data type. Even guys, if you select any specific field from here, and here you will find the name of the data type, that is decimal number. Okay, it's the decimal number. Got it? Clear? Everybody? Okay. Next thing, I would like to show you an option called refresh. Refresh. Just a second. If you see here in the home section, we have an option called refresh preview. In home section, you will find an option called refresh preview. What is this option actually? See guys, if you just hover your mouse, you'll see it will refresh the data. Okay. For example, if you see as of now, I have been connected with this particular data set, right? This particular data set. In this data set, if you see here, let's say I'll take the name of this customer only. Okay. Say in the real time, I'm connected with the data in the real time. Okay, this value gets changes. Okay, but unless and until I refresh it here, it won't be updated with the latest data. So how you can see it? Let's say this is my data. Okay, and I just change some value here. Let's say the first customer name, Darren Power site. Let me make it uh, this power. Okay, let me make it torrent powers. Let me do a control S now. Let me save the data. Control S. Now let me go back here, and uh, something is wrong. What is wrong? Okay. Let me click on refresh preview. Refresh preview. Refresh preview. Let me click on refresh preview. Now once you see here, I think so. The name of the customer has been updated. The name of the customer is updated. That I mean to say that whenever you are working on the real-time data, okay, so you can just click on the refresh preview button, so that you will get the latest report. Okay, you can get the latest version. All right, let me make it back. Got it? What is the use of refresh preview? Everybody, the refresh preview. That is nothing but useful when you are working in the live connections. Okay, that is your live connections. Am I clear? So, okay, guys, let's take a break of 10 minutes, then we'll continue. Meanwhile, please have some water. I'll also get it. Okay, let's take a break, then we'll continue. Hey guys, welcome back after the break. I hope my voice is audible to you. Yes, no, please tell me quickly. Am I audible? Yes, no, guys. Come on, guys. Quickly. Can I get some confirmation, please? No, all right. So before going for break, we just discussed about some of the cleaning steps. We have clean transform versus add column, promoting others, changing data type, live connection, that is refresh preview button. Anybody, any query with these three sort of options? Anyone? Any problem in these set of tools? Till now, I hope everybody is clear with this option, correct? Yes or no, guys? Believe I'm clear. All right. Now, let's go to the next one. So here, um, yeah, in the home section, you'll find an option here called for the rows. Okay, let's see, talk about the row operations. Okay, so there are two options coming up here in the rows. Okay, one is keep rows and another is remove rows. Okay, so what are these two options? First of all, let's talk about keep rows. If you click on keep rows, so under this you can see there are a lot of options. Keep top rows, keep bottom rows, keep range of rows, keep duplicates, keep errors. Basically, keep errors basically means it will show you the rows which are having errors. Okay. Keep duplicate means it will showcase you the duplicate fields. If I click on this one, as of now, I don't think so there is any duplicate value inside my data set. So I should get a blank cell. Okay, let me click on keep duplicates. Okay, what is this? Okay, these values they are considering duplicates. Let's remove this. Okay, let's go back here. Let's see some other operation. If you see, first option is keep top rows. If I click on keep top rows, so you have to specify the number of records you want to keep. Let's say if I select this one, it's asking me the number of top records I want to keep. Let's say I want to keep the top 10 records, the first 10 records. So I can mention here first 10 and click on OK. So it will just keep the first 10 records. Okay. It will just keep the first 10 records. Let this get done, guys. You can see we are getting only first 10 records. Okay. Let me cancel this. Again, if you want to see keep bottom rows, so here you can mention here keep the last 10 records. Let me click on OK. Let me click on OK. Once I do it, it is keeping the last 10 records. The last 10 records. Okay. If you want to have any custom, you can keep the range of rows. Let's say I feel keep the records from serial number 10 to serial number 30. You click on OK. Let me click on OK. Let me click on OK. So you can see the records from serial number 10 to serial number 30. Okay. Basically, it is taking those records. All right. Let me cancel this one. And again, keep duplicates, keep outliers. So duplicate values, it will be kept. Okay. How can I open the query settings? Which query? Which query? Home Raikwa. Home Raikwa. Can you please be specific? To remove properties. Where we are removing the properties, guys. Can somebody suggest me what is actually looking for? Raikwa, please clear in your query. Then I will answer you properly. I'm not able to understand what you're saying. Okay. So the next two keep rows, we have something called remove rows. This option, or this option? This option you're talking? Are you talking about these options? Keep top rows, keep bottom rows. You just have to click on this drop down. Vishal Katiyar, what is talked about applied steps? Change type section. Change type. In change type, you have to go to the transform option. In transform, you'll find this change type option. Okay. You'll find the option to change the type. Let's go back to the home. Now, similar to keeping the rows, we have another option called removing the rows. So similar like how to keep the top 10 records in a similar way, you can remove the top rows also. Click on remove top rows. You can specify the number of rows you want to remove. Let's say past 10. So the 10 rows will remove. It will start from serial number 11. And I'm getting some. For you just have to click in this data type. Then you'll find this use local option. Here you'll get the option. Okay. Then you'll get this pop-up. Got it? Home Raikwa. It. We are in home section, guys. In the home section, find the queries to remove the rows. We'll find the option to remove or add, deal with the rows. Okay, removing the rows. So now you can see it is starting from serial number 11. Okay. Now let me remove this, cancel this step. Now, similar to that, remove the bottom rows. Let's say I remove the last 10 records. Click on OK. So what will happen? The last 10 records will remove. The settings option. You can go to view. Here you have this query settings, right? Enable and disable it. Sarthak Pant. Go to view. Here you have this option of query settings. Click on this. You'll get this option. Is it what Om Raikowar you're asking? And others, Sarthak Pant, Vishal Katiyar. Is this option you're all talking about? Right? Okay, sorry for that. I can understand your queries. You could say as the left side, right side of the screen, you're finding the query settings. So that part. I thought you're asking about a specific query. Please be specific in your query, guys, so that only you'll be able to understand and answer you. Okay. So removing the rows. Now we have just removed the bottom rows. If you see, go to the bottom, those specific cells will be removed. Again, here you can remove the alternate rows. You can also remove the duplicates from here. Any duplicates will be there. It will get removed from this option. Okay. Let's say you are having two records which are common. So with this remove duplicate option, the remove rows duplicates will be getting removed. Okay. Then you have remove blank rows. Let's say in a particular table you have any blank cells. So with this option, those particular records will get removed. And after that, you have this remove errors. Any specific error are there, it will get removed. So by default, we don't have this thing, so we can't see this practical now. Okay. But you can try it in the later whenever you're dealing with in the real-time data set. That is your operation. Am I clear with the row operation, guys? To all of you, yes or no? Am I clear with the row operation? I need a quick yes or quick thumbs up. All right. Next is column operation. If you see next to left to the rows in the home section, we have column operation. So the first option you can see here is choose column. choose column option will allow you to choose a specific column. If you click on choose column, you have, let's say, for now we just have 21 columns, right? If in real time case where you have more columns, at the time you can uh, select a specific column which you want to see. Let's say in my table, I just want to see order date. I want to see, sorry, order ID, order date. I want to see the customer name, and I want to see the sales and the profit. Let me click on OK. So those only specific columns will be now visible here. Okay, only those set of columns will be visible here. So you can see here, I'm getting order ID, order date, customer name, sales, and profit. Okay, rest columns are removed. Let me close it. I'm able to see only that specific set of columns. Okay. Rishabh, I've just talked about the row operations, how you can keep the rows and how you can remove the rows. So this helps. You can keep the top rows, you can keep the number of rows, you can keep the range of rows. Similar way, you can remove the number of rows you want to remove. You can remove the duplicates. You can remove the alternate rows anyways. Okay. With these options, you can handle with the rows. Now I'm talking about the column operation. In column operation, you can choose specific columns, right? Now let's say you have 21 fields, right? So it's difficult to find out that specific column which is in between. You can easily go to the first column and the last column by simply dragging to the your this scroller bar, right? But let's say you want to go to a specific column which is located somewhere in the center. So you have to scroll first left and right, then only you'll be able to find it, right? For to the exact column that you want to find out. In that case, you can go with this option, go to column, and just select the column which you want to go to. Let's say I want to go to my category column. Let me click on OK. It will take me to the subcategory column. Okay. It will take me to the subcategory column. This is your choose column option. Next, we have remove columns. Under remove columns, the first option is remove columns. Click on remove columns. So whatever column you have selected, that column will get removed. Let's say now product name is selected. If I click on remove columns, the uh, product name will get removed. Okay. Let me cancel this step so that I will get them back. Okay. So whatever steps you have applied here, if you just cancel it, it will go back to the previous stage. Okay. Next option here is remove other column. Remove other column. If you click on remove other columns, what will happen? Column which is selected except that all other columns will get removed. Okay. What will happen? Sakshi, can you please clear your doubts for now? What is your doubt? Can you ask me in the session? Anyways, Saturdays also we have session, right? In that also you can ask. Recordings will be provided to you guys, so not worry. There is some issue in the YouTube playlist, so it is taking some time, but it will be updated very soon. Okay, so if you see, guys, I had just selected the subcategory field, because of which I'm just getting subcategory, rest other columns got removed. Okay, let me close this. See, guys, you are not able to get time to practice along with me. I'm just taking you through the all the steps which are there here. Later, you can practice after the session. All right, you can go to that step and you can try, and later you can do it. Go through it. For now, listen to the session what we are doing. Okay. Am I clear? Sakshi, anyways, what is your query? Can you tell me? Can you ping your queries here? What is your concern so that at least I can understand where are we going wrong? Sir, guys, am I going fast so that you can stop me? Sorry if I'm going fast. I'll try to make it slow. Umesh Ali Ansari, please check the notes. Please check the notes. This is such a kind of a question which you should already have the answer. Not able to upload the data in Power BI. What is the format that you are selecting in Power BI? The format that you are selecting. The format that you are selecting. Can you tell me? Guys, anybody else? Because If you have installed your tool properly, you won't get this issue. I don't know why you guys are not replying when I'm asking. Sakshi, what I'm asking you, which format have you used to upload the table? Which format have you used? One minute, huh? Let me solve her issue, then we can continue. That is fine, but I'm asking her what format she is taking to upload the table. Why she's not able to do? Everybody, all of us are able to upload the table very easily inside the Power BI desktop. What is the problem with them? We need to understand that. Then, if you see here, I have this window, right? If I click on Excel workbook, I'll be asked with the source name. So this is my source, sample superstore. It is in Excel format. Click on open. That's it. It will take some time, couple of seconds. It will view your data and then it will load the table. Making the notes, Anurag. I already have one running. So you'll get a navigator option. Navigator option. In this, it will list you all the tables that is there inside your data set. I have two runnings. That is why it is taking some time. It will list you all the tables. Data connection is itself a problem for you guys. It is listing our tables names which are there inside my data. I have to select orders and then you can go with transform data. You can go with transform data. Once you go to transform data, sir, what you applied in the last steps row operation, what changes you go into the data set? Rishabh, but I have not done any changes in the data set. I'm just showing them the practicals, like what is this step for. I have not changed any in changes in my data set. If you see whatever changes I'm doing, again, I'm canceling them back so that I go back to the main stage. Okay. You can see the Power Query editor gets open. If you the tool is successfully installed in your system, you won't get any issue. That's it. This is how you load the table inside your Power BI desktop. Sarthak Pant M language is automatically created by the tool itself. You do not have to write inside it. Okay, whatever steps you do, if you see here, whatever steps I'm doing, automatically it is writing down the step for me. Okay, automatically the code is written down for me. I do not have to write down the code. One question in Power Query editor, column shows values 100%, each columns, but different in unique and distinct value. How can I know my data is clean or not? How can you know data is clean or not? You have to look into the data, right? You have to look into the format, you have to look into the data, then only you will come to know whether the data is clean or not. These are the basic cleanings. Okay. See view option. If you see in the view option, you have this column distribution. Column distribution. Let's see. Uh, Second. Let this get loaded. Just a second, let this get loaded. Anybody able to see this thing? Column profile. If you go to column profile, then also you get the statistics values. Who's this guy? Altamash. In my case, it is loading because of slow internet. I don't know what is happening. But in your case, are you able to see these things? Are you able to see these things? See here, we are getting a more detailed value. This has got 1,000 unique values, 221 unique values, 31 unique values, three distinct values. Correct. If you are working in a specific domain, then you'll come to know like what are the categories we have. Correct. Let's say I'm working in a specific domain, and this is the data set of my organization. I already know like how many distinct features are there, right? So from there, I can find out whether this has got a null value or not. Even from this column statistics, I can get this. If you see inside this segments, it is showing me it has got zero empty values, three distinct values, uh, rest values, minimum, maximum value. It is able to find it out and give it to me. Okay, so this option you can see only in view. For now, for the performance purpose, I am just disabled it. Okay. Now am I clear, Altamash? Altamash, am I clear? It answers other people as well, right? It answers other people also. All right. Okay. So I was just talking about columns. Remove columns. We have seen how to remove a specific column and how to remove other columns. Got it. Fifth is row operations. We have seen. Sixth is column operations. If till here, it's clear to all of you. Let's come back here. Let me close this one. A lot of fields are open. Okay. Now, guys, I'm not doing any changes in the data set for now. I'm just explaining you what is this option used for with the practicals. Okay. When you're working in the real time with any data set, at real time, you can make use of these operations. Okay. Now, let me go to transform. What else? Okay. I'll show you the split option. If you see guys here in this order ID, I can just split this field with some symbol, right? If you see here, we have hyphens here. Okay. If you go to this split column option, you are getting these options. Split by delimiter. So our delimiter here is hyphen. If you want to split by numbers of characters, you can split by number of characters. You can split by positions. You can split by lowercase to uppercase to lowercase. This doesn't implies here. By digit to non-digit, by non-digit to digit, like this you can do. Okay, by non-digit to digit, let's select. Okay, selected the wrong field. Sorry. Let me select this. You can see here, this field has been splitted from non-digit to digit. Okay, let me cancel this. Let's say I want to split this field by delimiter. My delimiter is hyphen. If I click on this delimiter, if you see carefully observe here in order ID, I have three things: my country code, the year, and some serial number, right? This thing I can split using this split option by delimiter. So what is the delimiter? Delimiter is the hyphen. If you identify any other delimiter, you can mention it here. Okay. Now it's asking me where you want to split. Do you want to split the leftmost delimiter? Leftmost means this one. Do you want to just split this one? Do you want to split the rightmost means this one? Or you want to split each occurrence means you want to split all these three. So select each occurrence and click on OK. Now you can see we are getting three new fields. Order ID 2, and order ID 3, like this. Let me change this. But if you're using on a blank cell, on what basis it is going to split? On what basis will it split? Can you tell me, Vineet? Can you tell me on what basis you want to split in the blank cell? Yes, whenever we are using a delimiter on any specific cell, it will ignore that blank cells. Okay, let's say I have applied splitting on this particular column. Okay, and in this particular column there are blank fields. It will ignore those fields. Okay, it will remain null as it is. Okay, got it, Vinith? I hope this answers your question. That is what I was asking you. What you will split in the blank cell? It will ignore that field as it is. Okay. So next is I want to show you renaming the fields also. Mm, if you see here, this particular field, state hyphen province, I'm getting this column as state hyphen province. Let's say I want to rename this field. How to rename this field? Either you can double click here and you can rename this, or else select this field, click on rename option, and give here a proper name. State. Okay. Let's say we have country also. Either I can double click here, I can rename, or else select this field, go to rename option in the transform, make it country, and hit enter. That's it. You are able to rename your field. Able to rename your field. Okay. So that is what you've seen. Columns. Okay. Clear? So no. Some thumbs up, guys. Uh, just give me a minute. Let's say, uh, let's say I create a new table here. I'll go to home. I'll click a new table here. Okay. Uh, this table name is city, and here let's say we have population. Population. Okay. Then here let's say we have city like London. Then we have population like 15,000. Then let's say NA. Okay. And uh, let's say we have 4,000. Then we have, let's say, Paris. Then we have 2,000. Okay. Let's say we have Tokyo. Tokyo, let me keep blank. We have 1,000. Okay. This is some random figure, yes, I have given. Not take it too seriously. Okay. This is just the random numbers I have taken. Let me click, give the table name as sample. Let me click on OK. Let me do one thing. Me, mm, this one. Delete. Sample. Okay. So if you see here, I just have created a small table where I have city, field, and I have populations. Okay. Now, if you see in the city, I have some values which are not available. Okay. So what we can do here, I can replace these values. Okay. I can replace these values. By default, I have written this wrong. It has to be capital A actually. I cannot edit it right now. Not edit the feedback. Let me do one thing. I'll go to mm, replace value field here now. We have replaced value field, right? If I click on replace value, so what will happen? It will replace NA. I want to replace the NA with unknown. Okay. I want to replace that NA with unknown. And I also want to replace this capital NA, replace value, capital NA with unknown. I can replace them. Okay. I can replace this value as unknown. Okay. So you can see here the specific values I have replaced with unknown. Got it? This is unknown. Later, when I want to do the analysis, I can see that for unknown, this is the populations, and for bigger cities, this is the population. Okay. Similarly, if you go to orders field, you can find that there will be certain fields where we have zero. Okay. We have zero. These fields also can be removed with uh, none kind of words, none. But the only difference is when you make it none, it will become converted to data type will get changed. Okay, I cannot convert the field to none. Let's see. Enter number value. Mm, okay, they have to replace with numbers only. Numbers to replace with numbers only. Okay, I cannot replace it with none. If you got any kind of places where you have any null values, at the time you can make use of it. Am I clear? The replace values. The replace values. This replace values allows you to replace the null values. You can just mention here null. If you have any null values, you can replace null here and you can replace those set of values. Clear? Am I clear? Yes. Replacing the values. Any queries in that? Mm, second. Let's say I have another table. I'll go to home. I'll create another table. Okay. Let me make this as fruit. Let me make it fruit. And next one, I'll give it as product. Okay. Now, let's say I pass some fruit here. Sorry, I'll make this category and product. I'll make this fruit, then apple. Then I'll keep it this blank. I'll make this banana. Okay. Again, I'll keep it blank. I'll make this orange. Then I'll make it vegetable. Vegetable. I'll make it carrot, and I'll make it broccoli. Okay. Uh, Sample table two, sample table two, sample two. Let me make it sample two. So if you see here, I have created this table. Let me click on OK. So whatever tables I'm creating, you can see they are coming under the query section, right? Now if you see here, I have created this small table, categories table and products table. So what you can notice here in the categories table, I have some blank cells, correct? I have some blank cells. These cells are blank. Okay. So let's say I want to add fruit here. In these two fields, I want to add fruit, and in this field, I want to add vegetable. Okay. So for this, you have an option called fill. Okay. Fill up and fill down. Fill down, what we'll do, whatever fields we have here, these values will fill with the upper value. And fill up, what it will do, this option is transform. Fill up, what it will do, it will, this value, these cells will be filled with the lower value. Okay. For example, this is the cell. If I don't have any value below, it will be kept blank as it is. These two values will be filled with vegetable. Okay. If you see here, as of now, I don't think so this option will work. Fill up. Why? Because it will fill only for the null values. Okay, it will fill only for the null values. So what I will do, I'll go to home section. Let me select this field. I'll go to replace values and uh, replace the null values with null and click on OK. Now you can see I'm getting the null values here. Null values here. Now I'll select this field. Okay, I'll go to transform. I'll go to fill down. Okay, NA I think. NA I think so to mark NE. Let me make it null as NA. Then try again. Home replace values. Okay. Replace null with n hyphen n. Okay. Then go with fill up, fill down. Not working. Again, I think so. There is a different notation here. Let me just check it. What is wrong here. Just a second, guys. This one. Transform home its values with n hyphen a with. Okay, now it will happening. It will work. Uh, Capital small letters. So we'll go to transform now. We'll go to fill, and now we'll fill down. Now you can see it's filling the values with the downwards. It is filling the values with downwards. If I cancel this step, okay, if I select fill up, so if you see these two values will fill with the upper value, with the lowest value. Okay, clear? Fill down and fill up. Let's say you have a blank cells. Okay, you can replace it with first the null, then you can fill the values with the most occurring elements inside your specific column with a fill up and fill down. Okay, clear? Replace values and fill option. Fill. Am I clear? Is this option clear to you, or you want one more explanation? Am I clear? Am I clear to all of you? Again, see what I did just now. If you see here, I had created a small table, right? In this table, I have two fields, category field and products field. In category, I have fruits, and under fruits, we have apple, banana, orange, and for vegetables, I have carrot and broccoli. If you see here, there are two fields which are missing here. Cell number 2, cell number 3, and cell number 5. Okay. I know that the serial number 2 and serial number 3 is fruit, right? These two are fruits. And this vegetables, carrot, this broccoli is also a vegetable. I know this. So for this, first of all, what I need to do, I need to convert this blank cells into the null values. Okay, how to convert this? I'll go to home. There is a replace value option. Click on replace value. So what values you want to find out? I want to find out the blank values. So you have to pass this blank as it is, and I want to replace them with null. Make sure your null is in small letters. That was the mistake I did. Click on OK. Now you can see that my blank cells has been replaced with the null values, right? My blank cells is replaced with null values. Now what I want to do, I want to fill these two values with fruit, and I want to fill this value with vegetable. In order to fill these two value with fruit, I want to move downwards, correct? I want to move downwards. Then only I will fill this two value with fruit and this value with vegetable, right? If I go upwards, what will happen? These two values will fill with vegetable, okay? Whereas this value will be kept blank because I don't have value below it, right? I don't have any other value below it, right? So this value will kept blank. Since I want to move downwards, in order to make these two fruits and this vegetable, I'll go to transform. There is a fill option, fill down. Click on fill down. These two values will get filled with the fruits and this value which vegetable. If I show you fill up, what will happen? Once again, let us cancel these two things. If I go with fill up, if you see these two values is filled with vegetable and this value is left blank because I don't have any value in the bottom. Got it? In this way, you fill up and fill down. Am I clear, Piyush and Mansi now? Piyush, you can do, but you have to take a sense. You have to understand the sense of the data that if you're doing such kind of things, it should work. Means it should follow the correct sequence. Then only it will be applicable in that situation, right? If you just directly apply fill up and fill down, it may go wrong also, right? It depends upon the scenario to scenario. Let's say you have a similar table where you already know, like after this we have this particular categories, after this we have certain categories, which is repeating in a sequence, right? At that time you can go with this option. All right. So we have just seen 10 data cleaning steps, guys, today. I will stop today. I'm not going to save this file. In each columns, remove the duplicate rows and values. It's more time taken. Is there any shortcut? Altamash, I will check that because I think that is a only way to do it. I will check with some formula or other way and I'll come back to you. All right, Altamash. Select all the columns and then also you can do it, right? Remove duplicates. You can do it, right? Altamash, have you tried this method? Select all the fields and click on remove duplicates. See, in my field, I had this duplicate fields, right? Fruit, vegetable, it was repeating. So if I select this one, it just got deleted. If I select this field, the duplicate fields will get removed. I'll get only fruit and vegetable, right? If you select all the fields, then you apply, go to this option, remove duplicates. It will go in one time. Ultimash, I hope it answers you. If you select all the fields, and in that situation, if there is any specific field which is very common, it will select that specific field and it will delete it. Okay. So it can occur when we are doing any kind of data entry errors. At that time, such kind of situation may occur. Altamash. All right, guys, I will stop today. Any other queries you have? Other queries do you have? See, I've already shared you another set of data, right? I've shared you another link also of the data. Let me check that one. Mansi, it is opening for everyone. You can take any data set. Also share you another link of the data set, another link. You can try with that also. Okay. Sir, if one column data is null, and if I remove that and that process are multiple times, this affects the data. Yes, Kaltamash, if there is more null values and if you are removing them, it will affect the data. Okay. If there is a column which has got null value and if you are selecting all the columns, it will affect all other data. Okay. So that is what we have to clean. That is what we have to clean. Obviously, if you are having a null field for some specific column, it might have a context value of all the other fields, right? Let's say you have a category field, and in that category column, there is one record which is missing with a specific category, but other fields are there. With that context, you can fill that value. Yes or no? With other records, with other fields, you can come to know like what should be the value inside that one. You can replace that value. If you are having a lot of null values, at that time, the option is to delete it. We're not removing here the null values. We are trying to impute the values here. If you have noticed, as of now, we have just seen how to impute it. That is what Altamash I am also saying. Removing the value record is not a good value. It is not a good option. You need to replace it. That is what the option is, replace. Okay. For that reason only we use replace values. Other queries? Other option, you can replace the null values with unknown. You can replace the null values with unknown. Okay. And there is another option here. I think we will get the option to check or uncheck the null values. Here also get the option to check or uncheck the null values. Okay. If you see here you get an option to check and uncheck the null values. So if I just uncheck it, I'll get only the values for which I have the record. Okay. Other option, Sarthak Pant, you are asking question from where should we learn the self-paced learning? I have shown practically today in the beginning of the session. In your platform, there is an option called IBM Skills Build. In that, you have to select that option and you have to do that course that is connecting with data. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining, guys. Bye bye. Good night. Take care. Bye all.